So I am thrilled to be here today to talk to you about McDonald's overarching education strategy, which is called Archways to Opportunity. We really believe that education is a true game changer and an investment in people that obviously pays dividends now and into the future. We also believe that investing in education is a shared value proposition, right? It improves the competitiveness of the business, but it simultaneously advances both the economic and social conditions in the communities where we do business. We all know that there's both an education gap and a skills gap in this country, and because of McDonald's size and scale, we really think that we can be part of the solution to this challenge. So Archways to Opportunity, again, overarching education strategy, really designed to meet people at their point of need. So we have about 750,000 workers in the U.S. alone, and a majority of those folks obviously work in McDonald's restaurants. And we know that their educational needs are, along a broad range. And so Archways to Opportunity, again, is about meeting them at their point of need. And so what that strategy is made up of is 4 components. So English Under the Arches, which is our English as a Second Language program. It's contextualized, it's done face-to-face and virtually. People are paid for their time in the class. It's really designed to help people, both crew and managers in our restaurants, learn the skills and, most importantly, have the confidence not only to communicate with each other and with our customers, but also to communicate better in their lives. We hear our English Under the Arches graduates talk all the time about, I now feel comfortable communicating with my child's teachers or my child's doctor. So it's really a life-changing event for folks. The second component of Archways to Opportunity is our high school completion program. We have great partners in Cengage and Smart Horizons. It's an online, career, adult-oriented program that gives people in our restaurants the opportunity to complete their high school diploma. To date, we've had 20 high school graduates. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but every time I get an email that says, so we have another graduate, I get very excited and usually a little teary-eyed. The third component of our program is our college completion program, really about how do we help people find the most efficient and affordable way to get either to a credential, a 2-year college degree, or potentially a 4-year college degree. And so under this component, some obvious things like tuition assistance. So as of March of last year, we now provide tuition assistance to both our corporate-owned McDonald's restaurants and our franchisee-owned McDonald's restaurants. Actually, everything under Archways is for both corporate and franchisee-owned restaurant employees. So they get tuition assistance. It doesn't have to be anything job-related. It just has to be at an accredited school. So if somebody is dreaming about being a nurse or somebody is dreaming about getting a certificate in welding and is going to go work for Nick, which would be fabulous, tuition assistance, McDonald's tuition assistance will help to pay for that. We have partnerships with a number of colleges across the country. We really believe that community colleges are a fantastic resource, especially when you think about the population that's working in McDonald's restaurants. So we've done a lot of work with Dr. Bumpus and his team to make sure that we're finding the right community colleges to connect our folks with. And then we also have a relationship with the American Council on Education. So all of our McDonald's management curriculum carries with it ACE credit recommendations. So for example, the average restaurant general manager has between 18 and 24 credit recommendations that they obviously can transfer into a 2 or 4-year school. And then the final component of Archways is our advising component. So we are partnering with CALE, with the Council for Adult Experiential Learning, to provide advising services at no cost to our franchisees, at no cost to our restaurant employees, to give them the opportunity to really make some good decisions about where they're going to go to school, whether that's returning to school or going to school for the first time. When you think about the fact that a lot of our population are likely first-generation college students who don't maybe even know anybody who's ever gone to college, right? This is just a fantastic resource to help them be better consumers of higher education. We want them to end up with a credential, not just debt without a credential. So it's really important to us that they start out on the right foot. Just to give you an idea of where we are, and actually this was the end of March, so our numbers have gone up. So we announced Archways to Opportunity to the system, the U.S. system, in end of March, beginning of April of last year. And we have about 5,000 folks who have benefited from some component of Archways to Opportunity. So you'll see there that we've got over 3,000 people who have received tuition assistance, about a little over 800 people who are enrolled in the Career Online High School, and now we're actually over 900 people who have graduated in this 12-month time span from our English Under the Arches program. But those are just numbers, and somebody said earlier, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So just to give you an idea of who some of our graduates are, and I'm just going to really quickly tell you about a couple of these folks. So Juan, who's the gentleman throwing his hat up in front of the Golden Arches there, 40-year-old general manager at a restaurant in Los Angeles. He moved here from Mexico in 1997. Only job he could get was as a maintenance guy at McDonald's, and so that's the job he took. On the job, he learned English, never had the chance to get his high school diploma until Archways to Opportunity. He got through the Career Online High School program in 8 months, immediately enrolled in college, and in fact in one of our other wonderful partners, College for America, and quickly got his associate's degree. Let's talk about Jenny Escobar. She's the one with her arms up in the air in the left-hand corner, and I got to meet Jenny a couple weeks ago, which was fabulous. She also graduated from the Career Online High School. She lost her mother when she was 15. She's from Colombia, moved to the States with her father and I think 13 siblings. Education had to take a back seat. She had to work. She had to make money to support her family. Again, did not have the chance to get that high school diploma until now. She has her high school diploma. She is enrolled in college and was recently promoted to the general manager of her operator's restaurant. So just wonderful, life-changing stories that I get the pleasure to see on a daily basis now. You know, I'd like to close just with Nick's words. He talked about going out on his manufacturing floor and seeing people who are dedicated, committed, prideful, and energetic. The next time you go into a McDonald's restaurant or go through the drive-thru at a McDonald's restaurant, as you grab your coffee or your Egg McMuffin or your wonderful gold standard French fries, just take a pause and look at some of those dedicated, energetic, prideful, engaged folks. They're working hard. It's a really hard job, and we're trying to, you know, take that first job skills training and run education alongside of it so that they can prosper either within our system or whatever they decide to do. Thank you.